Usually you use your brain to learn in the university since your elementary school. I want you to open your minds. Please feel it, because I like to touch you. I like to inspire you too. That's what my decision right now. Okay, so my talk will begin many people asking me, how many PhD you have it? So much. You know, that's equal to my adversity, maybe more, 10 times more than a full PhD. So I don't explain all of them. That's all my painfulness. I born in Indonesia as a Chinese ethics. That becomes my journey that's so troublesome in outside. Chinese as a Han ethic in the Chinese become the majority, but always become the minority in Indonesia, in Japan, as well as in America right now. So I enjoy it because I enjoy the matter of living. Okay, I want you to relax in this rest of the times. Okay, I make the story short. When I came back from USA, I appreciate USA making me, without living, without educated in USA, I got the dream job. The first was my dream to become assistant professor in Drexel University as well as Thomas Jefferson University as a medical faculty there. But I still have a dream. I want to teach Japanese because I have a counter to have a challenge. Being Indonesian, being Asians cannot teach in the Japanese university. Dr. Soetanto, you are good in research, but I don't think that you can teach Japanese. This is the first time I make an announcement that I have that kind of challenge in my heart. People thinking that America is the dream, but I still have, being an Asian, why I suffer that humility. I know, 1985, stays close. Japanese saying international, globalism. But me, I'm thinking a lot more than. I taught myself I care the Japanese, but they don't allow me to become professor. That is my fighting begin. Okay, so I found my missions and passion when I arrived in Toyin Yokohama University, a small private university. I thought it's my dream job, the second. But I finally found out so many autism, so many freedom and need, not in education, not in training, not in any employment. It's terrible because the students sleeping in the desk. No, when I begin to start to teach about this kind of a science, people in the middle is hole and the others looking for window. Oh my goodness! And my wife, professor, calling me, why you choose Japan? You have a dreams, have a good job in America, and receiving 1.5 million with my group. Why you come back? Here there is no research in TYU. Even you cannot teach. My God. Then I feel something I never drew back. Because 2 months adversity already, I like to challenge. I like that adversity. That always make me grow. Okay, so that mission is how you turn around this kind of student. I may be very taboo that I don't think that the other people always advise me, never touch this kind of person. Because we teacher always cares about the 20 or 30 students that was smart people. Why you care? That's kind of a trash, stupid. Because they are adult, not being you want to teach them. Because they don't want, they threw away their right. No. That's not. I think everyone wants to be success, even better. That's my study. So I encounter so many people. Yes. And not actually the student. When I mission with a patient studying, NTT directors was influenced by me. and become a professor later and performing what I'm doing, that kind, how passing the patient. And then you know a lot. Even the carriers, the high officials of meeting changing. Dr. Tanabe and become professor in Tokyo Tech. Yes, this is one of the journals in a Japanese government interview me. That was in 1999. So how you can change this one? Of course, how can I change? It's a personal, and the others not caring. As my dean saying, I know, Dr. Soetanto, you are doing right, but friends tell you, no other teacher want to care 100%. Want to care that kind of sleeping there and doing that kind of homework. No, no one. But if my kid is your student, if that's among of them is my kid, I really want you to appear in my student, in my son. I know. It's almost impossible. That is really interesting. Okay, this is a fact of the data showing a 5 years of the every year's biannually making this presentation and proceeding outside. You know that's five times. That's mine is the numbers of the proceeding papers. It outrules the giants of the GE, Toshiba, Hitachi. They have a huge 50 or 100 PhD in their life. But me is the poorest. I know later somebody high officer. Toyin Yokohama University, you know, that is #1 from bottom. My goodness. So when I check, wow, really, Hapyaku, there's 800 something university. My university is #1 from bottom. And #1, all the students, only like GPA is under 2.0 or maybe 1.0. Okay, that's interesting. I never said that. This is my challenge. So what the result is, this is the biggest human resource development journals taking me as a head interview, and you know the title interviewing, that is even lower grade student can do their best in research. And I becomes the cover page. Of course, all the cover page was the Japanese and the leaders of the economy. Yes, okay. So why? Then 10 years later, I was headhunting by the Waseda. Lucky. So I found in Waseda too, hikikomori, autism, freedom, need. My goodness, no change. Because what? You know, the goal of them is coming to university and then have a leisure time, 4 years of go to the heavens. Because they can. But this kind of negative emotion has transferred to the export to the China, our next doors, next country with a huge #1 population. They have more than 10 millions of this kind of people, right? Because they have only 1 kids. They are suffering. They don't know how to get out. Yes, one student, you see, are using they are screaming for me. In the past university, they don't screaming, but I invest them. I need to have them because I want to care. I want you to become hero too one day. But in Waseda, this is the screaming. You know, I don't have motivation. I only stay home. Oh, only you, because my friends, Mr. Abe telling me that you can help me. They will come. Okay, hope you can you change me. And this is one of cardons I let you know that people right now want to have a shortage. They don't want to make a hard work. They want to be famous. They want to be famous, rich, but they don't want to do their hard work. That's not only Japan, China, Indonesia, America too. Okay, but when the young one asking the old persons, then what they have said, this is normal. But I know they changed a lot during this 30 years. Okay, what is my education technique that's make this kind of people again? I use inspiring. I use inspiring. You know, just 10 years when I performing my method, and one of the colleagues saying to me, hey, you are really, is this is the great teacher is inspiring by the William Alderwood. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's someone already. But the translation difference in the Japanese is like a service candle. It's like to fire inside you, like the heart. So, okay, what is the others? Because I'm inspiring. And also I have a bad things, the philosophy, my ideal is I won't give up on anyone who I encounter that I maintain already 25 years. Okay, as a result, of course, I need the caring and earnestly. Otherwise, just blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. So the students who wrote me and the other student, this is actually 5 students. You see, surprise, not to see what's again. You know, even Waseda every time, oh, why is 90 minutes like a go to hell? Not finished yet. And the students say, see, our colleagues and professors are always loving. Me too. But the student, I don't have any time to see my watch. The time is already finished. Never to sleep again. I have one very nice student from Canada. I can make, the name is Tina Wei. Now it's still sticking. She said, I always sleep in 8 months in Waseda. Can you believe that? What kind of environments we have it to make the teaching less the student sleeping? Okay, then she never sleep again. Many changing. How can it change? Inspiring. Okay, so one of the evaluation from the student from my digital class, this 7th class, see, 98%, they think the teaching is important, positive emotion. And what? How about yourself? That is showing 99%. I'm engaged. I'm coming for this class. And then, you know, sir, I influence the other class. I go to the other class, whatever the teacher is just talking one direction, that's okay. Me is different. Okay. So this is one case of a Watarai who just quit in the university, but he take an action and changed a lot and become presentation in the conference. Also becomes a pamphlets in the university, how he is nothing impossible. And then he is supposed to be like a DJ, very famous band in the right now too. He become the leader. And this is the ones he make. This DVDs is a Misha, the first, and he got almost 4 weeks #1 in Japan, selling 2 weeks about the 2.5 million. So I was surprised how he changed. Another story is about 80 years old Sasa. I want to share with you. So this technique is not only for students. Everyone wants to be better. And Sasa say, Soetanto, you know, you are I am the first one of your friends. Become Soetanto Effect. I know your class in here are changing. Everyone sitting in. Me is the first one. It's not Watarai. Well, why? Because I'm the only high school. My father is a very famous Ichigo Daigaku making the law of the Japan. But I'm 80 years old still, sir. High school. So I decided to go to take the lawyer school. He got the lawyer #1 in 83 years old. Okay, so this is one cartoon to share with you. Don't ever to regret your life until you are reaching 80 years. Very good. So what is my summary? With my method, inspiring, don't forget, has to be caring earnestly. And then trying to reach more than 30%. 50%, because they need your help. Okay, and actually it worked. I proved for 25 years. And not only I'm expressing about the theory passionate, but I make an action. Okay, so the second one is don't ever think to change others, like to change your wife, to change your fiancé, to change your kid. Never happen. The only change you can is you. Thank you. Yes. Because when you use the inspiring and caring will help them, they will change by themselves. Okay? The last, and the change also bring chain reaction. Because the only you could change is yourself, right? I mean, if you change your surrounding automatically, and then the world is going to change. The world changes because of you. I think this idea is worth spreading. Thank you very much for your attention.